Hiya friends, Prepared Suburbanite back at you, and an apology I guess to my viewers and for the few that have sent queries and questions about is everything okay. Everything's just fine. I did take some time off so that I could spend some time with family. We were able over the last couple of weeks to reconnect with a long-lost granddaughter, and my grandson is home on leave from wherever he was in Eastern Europe trying to defend and protect our country. So let me get into a little bit of detail about what's been going on, and I'll be right back after the intro. So for those of you that have been with the channel for a number of years, know that I had a son who passed away in 2017, and he had a daughter that we hadn't seen since probably she was 3 or 4 years old. So it's been 17 years since we've seen this girl. And we got a telephone call from her mother. Now, my son and her mother never got married. When they decided to go their separate ways, the mother took the daughter and went way up north and barely kept in touch. I think the last time before this that we heard from her was asking for a copy of his death certificate for some personal matters that the daughter was trying to deal with, and scholarships and stuff like that for going to college. So that was the last time we had heard from her. But we got an email, or a text message, I guess, from the mother who said, "Hey, we're going to be in your town next week and would love to get together with you so that your granddaughter can reconnect. She's been pestering me for 3 or 4 years now to try to make this happen, and we decided we're going to make it happen now." So they did, kept them in touch, gave them the address and contact information, which I think they already had, but gave them directions to the house, and they made the trip from way up north in New England to come down here and reconnect. We had a very interesting time. My 2 daughters and my grandchildren that were around available joined us for a day-long celebration when they finally did get down here, and I was absolutely thrilled to be able to reconnect with my granddaughter, who I hadn't seen in 17 years. The last picture that I had with her was just the 2 of us together, and we were kind of like hugging and smiling at the camera, and we recreated that picture, and I hopefully can dig it out and post it here so that you can see the 2 of us recreating that very special moment. What I've learned about my granddaughter is all very special. She turned out to be kind of a spitting image of my son when he was that age. She's very cute, very smart, very articulate, knows what direction she's going in, and so I couldn't be any more proud. And beyond that, my oldest grandson, who's in the Army and just re-upped for another tour, just got back from Eastern Europe, where he's been stationed for the last 6 months or so, and he came back to enjoy his leave here at home, and got an opportunity to connect with him and his new girlfriend, and she's absolutely delightful, and we're so glad that they found each other. He's doing really, really good. He's I think he's grown 3 or 4 inches since he went in the Army. He's standing, I'm just under 6 foot. I'm 5'11", and he's about 6 foot 3.5 right now. And it's just amazing how much he's grown and filled out and how mature he's gotten. I think the Army's done him really good. So that was how I spent the last couple of weeks, and I've been in awe, I think, of the power of family connection, and I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing that if you can get connected and stay connected, that it really makes life a whole lot better. Around here, we've been busy. Our little garden, I think we put out 9 tomato plants. We've already put up, I think, 22 or 23 quarts of canned tomatoes. My wife's very, very handy with the canning machine, and that's been keeping us busy on those super hot days. Thankfully, we've got air conditioning in our house. I can remember doing this as a kid and at my mom's place and my aunt's place, and they were canning tomatoes and beans and whatever they were canning, and it was so hot and steamy in there that it was just like, wow, how can you do that? But with air conditioning and with the right tools, we actually did pretty good. Our garden, I think, well surpassed what I was originally anticipating. So that's been keeping us busy as well. In trying to keep with my philosophy on being prepared and being a prepper and actually running a kind of a modest prepper channel here on YouTube, is I try not to get involved in fear-mongering. There's plenty of it to go around out there, and all you got to do is just, look up a few different prepper channels, and you'll find everything from, World War III is going to start tomorrow, to we're all going to starve to death this winter, we're going to freeze to death this winter. I'm not buying it. I don't think that fear-mongering does us any good. I think being able to use the information that we have at our disposal is very much important, that we need to know what's going on in the world. We need to know what's going on in the political environments. We need to know how it affects us personally and as a family unit and as a community. But we don't need to dwell on all the negative aspects of it. So with that in mind, I'm not going to do any fear-mongering today. I'm just going to celebrate the joys of family connections, and I wanted to share a great picture that we picked up on our short video that we picked up on our game cameras just a couple of weeks ago. We've got backyard bucks that are just like all super trophies. It's just absolutely amazing. So with that said, I'm going to try to keep this one short. I want to make sure that all my fans know that I'm okay. My wife is fine. Our family's doing just great. And we really do appreciate all the well wishes that we got while I took a brief hiatus from YouTube. So thanks very much to all of you. It's kind of the whole reason that I do all this kind of stuff is to share being positive and share my knowledge and my background about prepping with you all. So this is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always, and I'll see you all on the next video.